Here comes a Tonie's original.
Hello! I am Pegasus, the winged horse of Greek mythology. I am proud to carry thunder and lightning bolts for Zeus, the king of the Greek gods. Surely you've heard of him. Would you like to take a trip through Greek mythology with me? Come on, climb on my back, and I'll take you to the top of Mount Olympus, where the gods live. You'll hear my story, and together, we'll listen to all kinds of fascinating stories the Greeks started telling nearly 3,000 years ago. It's time to hear what those ancient Greeks had to say about how Zeus, the other gods and goddesses, and humans like you first came to Earth. This story is called The Creation of the World. Are you holding on tight? Let's fly!
Chapter 1. The Creation of the World. Before there was life, there was only chaos, a swirling void of brutality and disorder. There was nothing to see, nothing to do, and no one to do it. Only a never-ending abyss, an immense wild hole that led to nothing. And then one day, the Earth appeared, and her name was Gaia. Gaia would soon become the mother of all living things. Beautiful and strong, she created for herself a partner, Uranus, the starry sky above. Gaia and Uranus, Earth and sky, stuck far closer to each other than they do now, forming the first couple of the cosmos. As time passed, Gaia and Uranus had many immortal children together. Titans, frightening giants with incredible strength, and cyclopes, each with just one eye in the middle of their foreheads. Uranus did not like his children, and for good reason. He was certain the day would come when one of them would take his place. So Uranus clung tightly to Gaia, becoming one with her and locking up their children deep inside of the earth, in a place called Tartarus. Gaia hated having her children locked away, and her resentment for Uranus grew and grew until one day she'd finally had enough. She rebelled against her husband, summoning to her the youngest Titan, her son Kronos.
My son, take this sword. Use it to separate me from Uranus. This is the only way for you and your brothers to make it out of Tartarus.
Soon, with a powerful swing, Uranus, the starry heaven, was separated from Gaia, releasing the Titans and settling high above the earth. Now Kronos ruled the world with his Titan sister Rhea, and when he finally had children of his own, the new ruler, like his father Uranus before him, refused to accept that he must one day hand over his power to his children. So Kronos the Titan swallowed his children one by one, 5 times in a row. But when their 6th child arrived, Rhea burst into a fit of rage just as her mother Gaia had.
Enough! I won't let Kronos devour this child!
So Rhea tricked her husband, giving him a stone swaddled in a blanket instead of their 6th newborn baby.
Kronos, here is your new son. His name is Zeus.
The Titan immediately swallowed the cold, hard bundle, unaware of Rhea's trick. Meanwhile, Rhea's mother Gaia, who knew of Rhea's secret, hid her grandson in a cave she'd dug especially for him under one of her mountains, and Zeus was able to grow up in safety. When Zeus finally came out of hiding, he had grown into a magnificent young god, wise and just. More than anything, he wanted to free his brothers and sisters, who had been trapped in their father's belly their whole lives. So Zeus devised a plan. Disguised as a servant, he approached the Titan king and offered him a potion to make him vomit.
Oh, Kronos, here is the drink you've been waiting for. It will quench your thirst and give you unimaginable strength and power.
Once more, Kronos greedily swallowed what was handed to him. He first spat out the stone in its blanket, and then, one by one, Zeus's 5 siblings were free at last. Zeus's 2 brothers, Poseidon and Hades, jumped out first, followed by Hestia, Demeter, and Hera, their 3 sisters. As soon as they were free, the 6 gods fled far from their father. Zeus took them to the top of the highest mountain in Greece.
My sisters, my brothers, follow me to Mount Olympus. We will live there together, and we will become the Olympians.
Meanwhile, Kronos, feeling deceived and defeated, burst into a rage like no other. He summoned his powerful brothers and sisters, and a terrible war began between the Titans and the Olympians. The young gods might have lost the fight if wise Zeus had not called on the Cyclopes for help. They fought the Olympians with lightning bolts, hurricanes, and boulders. And finally, after a fierce struggle, the gods emerged victorious. They imprisoned Kronos and were then able to rule the world themselves. Wishing to prevent wars like the one he'd just waged, Zeus soon established order on Olympus, ruling with wisdom and justice, and granting his brothers and sisters special powers.
Hestia, you will be the goddess of fire and the hearth. I want you to be honored in every home. Demeter, you will be the great goddess of the cultivated earth. You will cause plants to grow, and you will watch over the precious crops. And you, Hera, you will be queen of Olympus. To you, I give power over life and the family.
Then Zeus,